Hello, everyone. My name is Seth, and today I want to give you my review of Mission Impossible Fallout. Mission Impossible is one of those franchises where just about everybody knows it and recognizes it, and we are just about ready to have Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, and I am so excited for this. Super excited. I can't wait. And unfortunately, Mission Impossible Fallout was a movie that I missed when it was in theaters, and just life got in the way and everything got busy. And just the other day, I finally had a chance to sit down and watch this, and it is so good. But before I go any farther, go ahead and like this video, hit subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. I just got to say, Tom Cruise is absolutely on a roll with all of the Mission Impossible, really starting with like Ghost Protocol, going through with Top Gun Maverick, and now with Mission Impossible Fallout. It looks like Dead Reckoning is going to be amazing. He's just on a roll right now, and I think this movie just shows why this is like the premier spy action thriller franchise. I mean, this first sequence in this film that it starts out with, that just shows what makes this film series so incredibly special. Jumping straight into it with one of the main selling points of this movie and of this franchise is that the action sequences, the fight sequences, they are all done so incredibly well. I mean, each one I would definitely say is spectacular. This whole film is shot incredibly well, and with the action sequences, they are all so well done. They have such a sense of clarity and spatial awareness, and you know exactly what's going on. You know exactly where different characters are, and it has really great clarity and continuity, and this is exactly what I want from my action movies. The car chases in this are absolutely impeccable. Like, I'm not a car chase person. You probably remember me saying that in my Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny review. If you haven't seen that, go watch that. But I'm not really a big car chase person. I feel like they get stale. I feel like there's only so much you can do. And I feel like a lot of times they go on a little bit too long. But they are awesome here. Like I said, impeccable, spectacular. They do such a good job with this here. Of course, with all the action, you got to have Tom Cruise running. It's just a classic at this point. He's got to run in all of his movies. The cinematography on this is really good. There's some shots that were literally breathtaking, and similar to Top Gun Maverick, they do a lot practically, and that does so much for this film. I really love that helicopter chase there at the end, and just all of the stunts in general are just so well done. They're amazing. I love the way they tell this story. I love the different misdirects they use. I love that they can just take you on this ride with twists and turns and just high velocity storytelling, and you just roll with it because you're having such a good time. The movie is so fast paced, but it works. It never feels like it's rushed. It doesn't feel like it's going on too long. It's just really fast paced, and it always feels like that something's happening. It makes it seem like every scene, every single thing that you see on screen is important in one way or another. And no spoilers in this, even though it's a couple years old at this point. No spoilers in this in case you're like me and you missed it. But there's a twist in this, and I didn't see it coming. And I really love when movies can just throw something at you that you just plain didn't see coming. I love the thing that kicks off really the third act. That is just so well done. And I love also that they put kind of like a ticking clock to the climax of the film. I love when filmmakers are able to do that successfully. I think that just gives such a real sense of pressure, and it makes you feel it as an audience member. Like, that's really one of the best things you can do with your characters, is just kind of squeeze them and keep going and pushing them and seeing what happens with these characters, whether it be a ticking clock like this or just other circumstances. Like, they do that really well in this movie. I love the main characters that we focus on in this movie. There's not really a ton of like character development here, but that's really not what it's focused on. Really, it's the story and like what happens to the characters that is really kind of the driving force of this movie. Tom Cruise is great in this. He really excels as an action star. Just with all of the other Mission Impossible movies and Top Gun Maverick and this, he's just, even though he's in his 50s at this point, he's just a really, really good action star. He plays the role of Ethan Hunt just so incredibly well. Rebecca Ferguson does a great job. I love seeing her in this, as does Simon Pegg and Ving Rhames. They both do a great job in this as well. And I really love Henry Cavill in this. I love Henry Cavill as Superman. I love seeing Henry Cavill pop up in anything. And this was just a really cool role for him. I'd say this is really kind of a different character for him to play, but he plays it so well. And like, I would love to see him play kind of more of this style of character. But he and his character were a really, really great addition to this film. And one of the best things you can ask for is that this film does have a really exciting and satisfying ending. It just comes to a conclusion really smoothly, and I just can't wait to see the next part in this journey. So that's it. That's my review of Mission Impossible Fallout. If you haven't seen it yet, I absolutely recommend you doing so. It's on Paramount Plus. All of the other Mission Impossible movies are there on Paramount Plus as well. And I'm just, again, so excited for Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. That's a mouthful of a title, but I'm so excited to see that. And I will get you a review of that as soon as possible. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Go ahead and follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, wherever you can think, at CinemaSeth. And go ahead and like this video, hit subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a video. It really helps me out a lot. And I will see you next time.